So welcome to another second round. So we'll change this. Hold on. I'm on it. Working on it. Almost there. Here we go. The viewer locations are pretty funny, like from all over the world. Yeah, it doesn't have to do anything with the time zone I'm in. I think like the programmers are kind of like special creatures in this sense, you know, like because their waking up hours are like, you know, like sun will not tell me where I sleep or not. I will decide when I will be awake, I guess. But it's true for many. So let's do this. My personal best was 2%, so let's try to improve that. What did you do? Case, sick, pipe. You started with Java, nice. I'm still a student, but you hear that often. You mean like week or two ago and still a student? What do you mean? Like that would be insane to learn it in a week. It takes time, man. It takes so much time to learn it properly. Because Java is kind of like big language. It has so many iterations. There are so many frameworks on them. It is like, yeah, that would be not possible to. But the thing is, like, the movies, they are like, or even some people online, they are acting like, oh yeah, you can learn it in a week, you know? Give me a night and I will learn a new language. No, you cannot. That's bullshit. Come on. Speaking about locations, where are you from, Warrior? If I may ask. Oh, thank you for the follow. That's very kind of you. You'll probably regret your life decisions after some while, but thank you nonetheless. Du bist aus Deutschland. Sehr gut. Ich bin aus... Entschuldigung, ich habe viele Jahre Deutsch nicht gesprochen, so mein Deutsch-Sprachkenntnis ist sehr schlecht. Du kannst es hören, ja. Und ich komme von Tschechien, ja. Aus Tschechien. Dankeschön, schönen Dank. Yeah, so I'm from Czech Republic. Germany. That's pretty neat. I kind of think like German people, well, the one I met were pretty neat and nice. Oh, come on. P++, LDR, LDT. I know I'm over the time, but I will finish this long thing. X36. I don't want to type this again. LPP. So I'm guessing, Warrior, you also work or study something IT related, right? Like maybe a programmer? Well, you said you start learning Java like a few weeks ago, right? So I think maybe you're on university, my guess, or maybe you're working already. You're learning new language. Come on. Timer. BP. Oh, where's this? Where did I put this symbol? Here? Yes. Okay, and what is the result? It is 9 and 24. Very good. Well, it's not the best, but we'll take it. So we did 9 and 24. Okay, my personal best is 231. So I'll try to improve it. I would love to have an IT school. What our school supports that not in my age. That's bullcrap. But you did start it on your own, right? So you'll get there. They will not hold you back. You will get your Java education. You need to stand strong and progress. And there's nothing that can stop you. Even if you will continue. In the times where you think you are not able to do it, that you are really stupid, and you will still, nonetheless, persevere, and continue in your endeavor, you will do it. There's no other way. So I'll start the Java timer, and we are doing optional class thingy. All right. And we saw here. So the optional is JAVA8 thing, which kind of allows us to handle the null values in some better way, right? So let's see what is the difference. So we have two integers. One is one is referencing a null, and this is referencing an actual integer with a value of 10. Now, on the following lines, we can see that we can get optional of integer by at least two ways, and it is an optional of nullable and optional of. The optional off nullable sets the command that allows pass parameter to be null, but if we do off, we might be dealing with this exception. And then we have this sum method, which hopefully will show us what is the benefit of having optional. So here's the sum. It takes two optionals of integers, a, and optional of integer b. Now we have optional ifs present. Check if the value is present or not. What do you mean? That means if it's null, then it will be false, and otherwise will be that. So let's put it into code and see for ourselves, shall we? So first we had two integer references, right? So first will be null integer should be a equals to null, come on, null, like so. And then we will have a integer b, which will be 10. I'm not doing integer new integer 10 because this is deprecated since Java 9, but I can do integer value of and 10, and this is just internally better implemented in inside of Java. So this is the way we should implement it. It even says in here, if we go here and have a look at the constructor integer here and close this, we will see that it is deprecated here, and it's very appropriate to use this constructor. The static factory is generally a better choice as it's likely to yield significantly better space and time performance. So it just tells us it is faster somehow, and we will not dig more into it. We'll just go back and use this to create our integer, and we will be fast. Now we want the nullables, right? So we say nullable. Is this the find? How did I do it? Optional. And now we have off and off nullable, right? The off nullable, they said, allows us to have I don't like the A1. Let's change it to OA, like optional of A. So this should allow us to have null value, right? Returns an optional describing the given value. If a none, maybe I could turn on the reader mode. I cannot do it from here. Reader mode enable, guys. Okay. I have to do it in here manually, really? I don't want to use mouse. Okay, I'll go here and I do apply. It's maybe a little bit more readable. The thing is, it jumps the whole. Oh well, whatever. So we have an off nullable. If not null, otherwise return an empty optional. So it runs empty optional. This returns empty optional. Okay. And we have the second way how to do it, and that will be optional off. Optional dot off, and we will put in the b and extract it to a variable. B. No, it was ob. And this one will bomb out if we put in a null value, right? And in here we see that optional described given non-null value. So this we will, I suppose, use when we already checked for the null, if it's null. And it's calling objects required non-null. And it says here, it's check the specified object reference is not null. And it might throw the null pointer exception, okay. But it said on the page that it will throw, yeah, null pointer exception. Okay, good. So, all right, we'll go back to our code and we will implement the sum as they did it, right? So we will have a public, I will make it static so I don't have to initialize the instance of optional class. Static, we will not return anything, we will be just printing out stuff, so the return time will be void, and we'll do sum, and it takes optional of integer, and this will be a, and then optional of integer, which will be b. Okay, so we have that, and now we have the body. What he was doing there, yeah, so the first thing we were checking if the value is present or not, right? So we will do a is present plus a is present. Here we go. And copy this. And this will be B. This will be B2. Okay, so now we want to call it, right? In here. So we will do optional class dot sum. We'll pass in OA and OB. That will be everything we will do so far. So let's run it and see what the result is. Cool. So A that returns false. That returns true. So what he's doing more in here. We are so first parameter, second parameter. Okay, good. Now then we have optional or else returns the value if present, otherwise returns the default value passed. Okay, so this value will be equal a if it is not null, if a is not null, if and so if it is present, it will get that value. If it's not, on the or else we pass in what there should be. So we will do 0, and then he gets the value from the second one by get. Then he returns that. Okay, so we can do printing out too. We can change it. That's not a problem. So we'll change this to integer. Yep. Cool. Integer space. Here we go. Now we will assign the value for a. So we will say integer first, or I could do it. I could use the power of IntelliJ and say a dot else or else, and here we will have it says integer, but maybe I can construct it like this. Is that how I can do it? First, yeah, I can. So this will be auto boxed, and this int value to integer, and then we will have integer second, and this will be b.get, which will return the integer as we can see in here. So we get that, and now is the time to return the value. Return first plus second, like so. Currently we will get we will not print out the sum, so over here we will do this trick. This is ugly. How do I maybe like this? Yes. Bam. Okay, cool. Oh, no. It was in the right Vim way would be to press upper I. Yes, and here we go. Okay, so now we can run it and see what it does. And it returns the right thing. So what would be the benefit? Because we can put it into one line is the benefit which I would see. So we don't have to do this at all. We can inline it, right? The second we also can inline it. And cannot perform refactoring, current should be damn it. So here we have just return a plus bget. All right. That would be the benefit, which I would see. Okay, and that's it. Okay, good. We are done with optional then. And we will go for, oh, hold on. There was a multiple other things. Optional equals filter. Or returns empty option. Oh, interesting. So I think we will play with this our second time going through this tutorial. Those things. Nashorn JavaScript. Do I want this? I don't know, but let's note that there was this chapter package, and this will be 10 Nashorn JavaScript. That was the name of the game, right? Yes. No, not package. I want class. JavaScript. Here we go. So what the tutorial says. Java 8. Nighthorn, a much improved JavaScript engine is introduced to replace the existing Rhino. Nighthorn provides 2 to 10 times better performance as it directly compiles the code in memory and passes the bytecode to JVM. Nighthorn uses invoke dynamics feature introduced in Java 7 to improve performance. What the hell is that? JJS. Nighthorn. Engine. Java 8 introduces a new command line to JJS to execute JavaScript code at console. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so we will try that. So here I will create a JavaScript file. We can call it sample. Why not? Sample like that. And print. Oh, come on. Print. Hello world. Oh, I don't need the semicolon. I'm in JavaScript, right? Okay. So we are in this here, and I do JS sample.js. It's not recognized as external. Okay, so what about here? What's wrong with this? Not recognized. Okay, doesn't matter to me. I don't want to run the JavaScript like that. Calling JavaScript from Java. Okay. You know what? I'm not interested in this part. New datetime API. So that one is kind of important. That will be chapter 11. New date time API. Java. API. Now, what are we doing? Did something happen right now? I don't know. We will have a look what Java 8 new date API is introduced to cover the following drawbacks. Okay, so the last one was not thread safe, poor design, difficult time zone handling. So, not thread safe. Thus developers have to deal with concurrency issue while using date. The new datetime API is immutable and does not have setter methods. Good. What do you mean by poor design? Default date starts from 1900. Well, it was 1970, right? Not 900. Month starts from 1 and day starts from 0. Oh yes, that was really ugly. The old API had less direct methods for date operation. I don't know what that means. The new API provides numerous utility methods for such operations. Difficulty, time zone handling. Developers had to write a lot of code to deal with time zone issues. The new API has been developed keeping domain-specific design in mind. Okay. What is all here? So we have a local datetime API. Verify the result. Okay, so this is just running that. Zoned time day API. So that will be like the time zones or something where you can specify that, I guess. Chrono units enum. Okay, weeks, months, years, decades. Period and duration. I use duration, and we will get to know period in here, I guess. Temporal adjusters, I have no idea. Date mathematics, okay. Date mathematics, so maybe add date with next or same. Okay, so that's something like to ease to do the math for us, I guess. Backwards compatibility. The instant is added to original. Okay, so we can convert the old shit to the new shit. Okay, good. Okay, so let's get over it. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Here we were. New datetime API under the package. Java time. Following are some of the important classes introduced in. So the local and zones. Simplifying datetime API with no complexity of time zone handling. And the zone is specialized API to deal with various time zones. Okay. So we have a local datetime API. I will slouch here a little bit. Don't mind if I do. Yeah. So what he's doing in here, he's importing a bunch of shit, and there's the class, and in the main he calls this method which he creates. Local time now, current time, to local date. Interesting. Current time, get month, date of the month, and so on. And our timer shows us that we are finished with the round 2, which means we are done. Well, with this round at least. Done is better than perfect. And we have still 4 ahead of us at least. So let's do it.